Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good. But like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like.
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because now I get to play as myself.
The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the two guard. And for Portland, we've got Justice. Winslow and Frank.
Trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to, be 20-14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break, when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then that second half of run where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles. Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Tillman. And the layup falls.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Simons, the pass to Winslow. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. MP outside. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Dunn, he's checked in for Portland. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. And that one misses. Well, for Memphis, their last game, a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact is on the glass.
What's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
Here's Tillman. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Tillman's got his third basket of the night right there.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
MP passes to Tillman. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Simons. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Tillman's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the player who combines excellence on the court along with cooperation and dignity.
Being recognized for giving your time.
Well, Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Dunn. Little out there with Josh Hart. And it's Simons in at the 2. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
I love seeing Dunn use his creative side to get these calls. He is simply amazing at putting defenders in a tough spot.
So for the Trailblazers, Nurkic checked in. .146 left here in the second. The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers trail by 4. Over in the corner, Lillard. Passes to Eubanks. Over Jones. He hits it from 9.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Trailblazers trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Simons, and he dunks it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Down low, here's Tillman. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Hart. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go. For the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Josh Hart comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Simons in for Eric Bledsoe. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. MP's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant.
Well, the road less traveled, and for these Simons took a year after high school just training at a basketball academy. No college, Not the most glamorous route, but his game has some flash to it.
He's one of those guys, GA, that comes into the game and just is an offensive force. Takes shots off the dribble, can shoot threes, is lightning quick, and gets to the basket. Still very young, still a lot of room for him to grow, but he has shown flashes.
So on the floor for Memphis. MV out there with Tyus Jones. And there's Anderson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Bain in at the small forward position. MV passes to Bain. Clark kicks to MP. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 5 points so far.
A nice aggressive move to the basket there. They love to turn MP loose and just let him play an attacking brand of basketball.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Good on the triple. 13 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Back to MP. The pass to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Kicks it out to MP. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. With 1 on the clock, offline. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Nurkic is out there with Winslow. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Simons in at the 2-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard against Jones. Lillard misses. Memphis leading by 9. To the inside. Here's MP. The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Winslow. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bain. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Bain's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. And on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Well, we talk about
so no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Todos los días estoy como Jordan con las 6 sortijas, tengo más. No querían coro.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super excited.
Great.
I got these. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you. Look, I got these ideas.
I'm gonna stop you there. No time for chit chat. I am putting out infernos, burning embers, and a couple fires where I'm the only one who smells smoke.
Wow.
I'm literally in 3 meetings right now. I sleep in my office twice a week. My kids' birthday invitations are press releases, and I craft players' social media posts in my dreams.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
Don't interrupt, but that's a great question.
That wasn't a question.
Have you ever heard of the fable of the 4 oxen and a lion?
I'm afraid I haven't.
Well,
no.
I don't have the time to tell it, so I'll give you the gist. Actually, no time for that. Only have time for the moral. United we stand, divided we fall. Imagine that, but with oxen.
Inspiring.
You and Coach aren't getting along.
I mean, it's clear that I'm not his first choice. You know what I'm saying? And I can be a huge asset to this team.
I don't care if you and Coach are sitting by the campfire singing Kumbaya. What I care about is what the public feels about your relationship. So, I need you to do an interview with John Luck where you sit down and you explain that everything is copacetic.
Yeah, but
clearly.
that's not the truth, though.
Perception is reality. Nobody likes a boat rocker, especially me.
Okay.
Sit down with John Luck. Say what needs to be said so we can all move on. You go back to basketball and I'll go back to dreaming of someday being able to sit down for a meal instead of scarfing down a shawarma wrap in the elevator.
The shawarma wrap. You didn't find that funny. I got it. Okay, I got it.
You're welcome to stay, but I'll be ignoring you from here on out.
Okay, well, thank you. You're ignoring me, okay? You have a great day, Miss Hanover. She is a nut basket.
Cuando no había, son todo feca, pero ya sabía, yeah. Yo me por todo lo que tengo, así que tú no me digas cómo vivir mi vida. Hielo en mi cuello congelado, yeah. Tanto hielo frío de este lado. Esta movie que estás viendo es doble tanda, blanco y negro, ustedes.
Normally, and then B, I have history with 2K, so.
Group chat a few days ago. Nigga logged out, said I'm done.
Folks rushing home on their commutes as we get ready for action here in San Francisco. It's the NBA on 2. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Bielitsa. Kuminga comes in for Green. Payton's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Klay Thompson. And that one misses. Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Outside Jones. Drives to the hoop. Always. It's a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Poole with the ball. Now guarded by MP. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now. And they'll go to the line.
At the line for the Dubs, Jordan Poole. At the line.
The first free throw is good.